I've got my pattern here, and I'm going to take my double-sided fusible interfacing, and you'll see there's a shiny side and a paper side. I'm going to put the paper side up, and with my pencil, I'm just going to go ahead and trace the entire star. Now that I have my star all traced, I'm going to take some scissors that are good for paper, and I'm going to cut out my star. I'm not going to cut on this exact line yet. Now I'm going to take my star that I just cut out, and I'm going to place it on the wrong side of my fabric, and I'm going to iron it on. Now that my fabric is cooled after I ironed it, I'm going to go ahead and cut right around the star, just on the outside. I'm not going to cut the individual pieces yet. I've got my star all cut out on the outside, and I have my t-shirt that I'm going to iron it onto. I pre-washed it and I ironed it flat, and I've tried it on, and I put the star up to me, and I found that I wanted the star to be about this high, so I marked it with a pin and took the shirt off. And now I'm going to center the star. Make sure you have the top on, going the top way, and to center it, I'm just going to go ahead and fold the shirt completely in half. In this shirt, it's a little easier because there is a zipper, but a lot of shirts don't have that. And I'm just gonna fold it down, and that kind of gives me a crease that's the center of the shirt that I can see going right there. It might be hard to see in the video, but so I know I want my star to be as high as this pin, and I know that I want the center of it to be on that crease. So I'm going to place it. I'm going to make sure it still looks good. You can even kind of measure to see if it's even. It looks like it is. We'll see if it's even down here. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to take a removable marking pen. I like these friction pens. They come off with heat, so with the iron, or you can just pop your project in the dryer when you're all done. And I'm going to trace around the star. And when I'm done, I'll have the outline of where my star goes in place, and I can even go ahead and try this on and make sure that the placement still looks right. Alright, I've tried on my t-shirt. My outline looks like it's a good placement, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my star pieces. You can cut these with a scissor, but I like to make sure the lines are really nice and straight. So I usually cut this one with my rotary cutter. And what I'll do as I cut it, I'll take off the paper and I'll place it right here in my lines. And those lines are going to show me right where to put it. It's like a little kid's puzzle. And I'll just keep working until the whole star is in its place. Alright, I've got my star all cut out. I've gone through and made sure everything is just exactly placed how I want it. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to iron everything in place. And make sure to be really careful when you iron, because it creates a permanent bond. And you don't want to move anything. So you're just going to place your iron on top and let it set for a couple seconds. And then place it on top somewhere else. And in a minute I'll go through and iron it on really well. I just like to place it all just a little bit first to make sure it is all right where I want it. And traditionally you would use a blanket stitch on this applique, but because this is kind of a shirt for a young like teenager girl, I want it to be kind of I don't know, a little more fun and exciting. So I'm going to do a small zigzag stitch with a really fun aqua thread to give it a little bit of pop of blue, because this is going to be for the 4th of July. Alright, I'm all done with my shirt, and I even tried it on to show you guys what it looks like on a real person. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July, and happy sewing.